Hello, it's Gregory Bloom, the Beef Pro, and today we're going to show you how to cut tenderloin steaks out of a whole tenderloin so that you can have restaurant quality steaks at home. First thing you need to do is buy a whole tenderloin. These are called Pismo tenders, which means peeled side muscle off, the industry standard way of selling tenderloins. Using a long, sharp knife, first thing you want to do is remove the fat and silver skin from the tenderloin. Now don't worry about going fast like we are here for our video. Just take your time. Find that natural seam between these two muscles and carefully cut down the center and remove the side muscle. We'll set that aside. Use it for something later. The silver skin comes off very easily. Just keep your knife tip pointed up towards the ceiling slightly so that you don't dig into the meat. This is the most tender muscle on the beef carcass, which is also why it's the most expensive. So to get a good yield and maximize your profitability if you're a restaurant operator, you want to get a good yield and cut these carefully. Now on the back side, there's no silver skin, but there is some wedge fat, this piece right here that we're going to cut out. This is one of the most versatile muscles because it can be cooked so many different ways. Grilled, fried, oven roasted. Now we're ready to cut steaks. Face the head there, the butt end of the tender there. Face it to get a nice flat edge and start cutting your steaks. At home you'd probably just start cutting these by thickness rather than by weight. If you like a 1-inch steak, cut a 1-inch steak. If you like your steaks thicker, fine. But normally 1 to 1.5 inches is great. We're weighing these because these are for a restaurant, and the restaurant ordered 8-ounce steaks, so we're weighing each steak. The center part of the tenderloin is called the Chateaubriand, and it's a great roast. Now, if you didn't get your tender steaks trimmed up as nice as we got ours, and there's still some silver skin or some fat left on them, you can just take each individual steak and trim them up, kind of like we're doing here to size them. Now, for food service professionals, I'm going to go ahead and weigh everything so that I can show you how we do a food cost and a yield test. So we're going to weigh our scraps. You would want to do this if you're cutting your own tenderloins in your own restaurant. So let's go ahead and do our yield calculation now to see what our food cost is for restaurant operators. You take your start weight and you subtract your trim loss, your tender tails, and your steak weight, and you'll get a usable yield of 60%, which you get by dividing your end weight by your beginning weight. If you know you have a 60% usable yield, if you paid $12.50 a pound for the tenders and you divide that by 0.6, you'll get a number, $20.83. $20.83 times 4.03 pounds of steaks equals $83.95. Divide that by 8, you paid $10.50 per steak. Now I hope you'll go enjoy a beef tenderloin steak.